Okay. Welcome, Leo, to your reading for May 2022. Leo Moon, Leo Rising. Let's see what's coming up for you. How have you been, Leo? Let's see. Okay. Leo. These last two cards keep getting a bit of too much shine on them. I'm just going to move them and hope you can see them better, Leo. Hope that works. Sometimes it's not that easy to set things up in such a way that the light doesn't fall on the cards in a way that's unfortunately makes it impossible to see the pictures. Leo, I see there's something that you've achieved here for yourself. Something has come to some kind of a conclusion. There's something you were busy with and you're either busy wrapping it up, you're just about to wrap it up, but you're feeling quite confident regarding this thing. Because you've worked hard for it. You've worked hard to have success with this. And there's a celebration coming. So whatever this is, I do feel that you are going to see the outcome that you've been hoping for. It is coming. And you've had to be very strong. Whatever this is, it took a lot of courage from you, Leo. And well, Leos don't lack courage. And in any case, so you put a lot into it. It took a lot of willpower, a lot of determination, courage, guts from you to pull this off. And now it's time to celebrate. Now I do see you celebrating and going out, being with friends, some big thing, some big achievement that's coming. And of course, when I say big achievement, a big achievement means different things for different people. I always remind you of this. It's not the same for everyone. Okay, it's what one person would regard a big achievement in their life and where they are in their life at that time. Another person might not feel the same way. They might have a bigger achievement, or in terms of their lives or whatever. But this is something certainly that you've put a lot of thought into it, a lot of energy into it. And it's definitely, I see here, there's celebration. It's like everything falling in place. And it's quite possibly even in your personal life, things going well. There's abundance, there's getting what you want. It's almost like, oh my gosh, am I really going to get everything I've wanted? And I see you off on that new journey, because something has ended and now it's a new thing beginning, a new direction, or a new part of this journey that is starting. And you're ready for it. You're off. You're excited. You're looking forward to it. It's like your spirit is very youthful, very, very free. You feel very free and just optimistic and looking forward to the journey. There is something you'd have to, I feel the next step for you is you're going to have to learn something. You're going to have to acquire a new skill. You're going to have to study something, or there's some kind of a preparation. The next step would involve some preparing for something. Preparing, getting new skills, training, etc. There's something like that over here that you need to advance further. And the attention is very much, I feel this is a career thing. Mostly our reading so far is career, I feel. Because you are very focused on that. Your focus is on what you want, on attaining a certain level of comfort in your life, or a goal, success, whatever this is that you've set out to do. And these cards are quite interesting, what we've got over here. There is, as I said, there's a new beginning, a new part of the cycle, but then there's something that's ending here, or something that you're changing, something that's being transformed into something. I feel it's been transformed into something better. I don't feel this is a bad thing. This ending, this thing. I feel this is something better. I feel this that things that before that were done in a certain way, that's going to fall away. And I do believe it needs to make way for something better. And I feel you are ready for that. You're up for it. You want this change. But it's not going to be easy. You could be up against people that like things to remain the way it's always been. So they're not going to be very welcoming of it. You're quite possibly you are going to feel a bit defeated there as you try and make these changes, because you've got I feel like there's a fresh perspective here that you're bringing with you. And look, perhaps there are certain things that you want to change that, maybe they do still have a purpose. But certainly, overall, I feel this is actually for the good. Things for things to progress in life, there has to be changes. And it's not always easy, and some people will resist. And I do feel you're going to feel, how do I get people on board with this? People that might not understand your vision and what you're seeing here, what you're trying to do. So the answer, Leo, is to have a balance. To have a balance between the old and the new. I don't think you can throw everything out. And certainly the opposition is going to be that much worse if you do try to do this. So compromise. Don't get rid of everything. People will be more open to you and your suggestions, your ideas, if they don't feel threatened by them, to put it that way. If they don't feel that everything that they've known, everything that they've done in a certain way is about to get high kicked out of there, okay? So I would say sensitivity almost to that is important, to how other people feel about this. It can be very hard for some people to accept change. And if you can't have this balance and understand that this is this careful way you have to go about it, then you will be defeated completely, and nothing will come of these ideas that you have. So keep that in mind. Work carefully with people that are set in those ways, that feel, I would say, safe and secure with things being a certain way. But you can achieve this, because I am seeing you can make this work. Just be careful in how you come about, how you come across when you present these ideas that you have. That you don't put people off, right from the outset, and after that they don't even want to hear anything else you've got to say. So your delivery with these ideas it's going to be important. Why doesn't it sometimes not feel right to keep shuffling? Sometimes I just don't feel it's right here to pull a card. Well, okay, you've got to connect to what's around you, what the surroundings are. Not everything needs to make way for new things. Is basically what it is again. You might find, Leo, that when you go deeper into it, when you're more open to it as well, that you might decide yourself even that actually there are some things that you want to keep as they are. There are some things that you don't want to change that are pretty cool the way they are. So you've also, this is also a call for you to be open-minded yourself, because you're going to expect other people to be open-minded, but you yourself also need to open your mind and, as I said, see what needs to remain before you want to throw out everything. And let's see, Leo. Leos often have very, very big ideas, and oops, I don't like it when a plant falls out. Let me get that back in there. And you come in with your ideas, your big ideas, and sometimes, Leo, you can be guilty of steamrolling over people. Let's see. Okay. It's interesting, we've got the Fool again. We've already seen the Fool. There's the Fool again. Okay, so I see you, Leo. Once again, you're very enthusiastic about this this new thing that you're starting, but there is this, you are perhaps a bit naive, perhaps not actually seeing the full picture yet, because you're so eager for this to happen. And you need to be careful here that your words aren't exchanged, that you don't verbalize things in a way that's going to be very offensive to other people. Because remember, whatever this is that you're busy with, you want people on board with this idea. And you could end up collecting enemies along the way. And I don't feel it's deliberate. I don't feel you're trying to be pushy or bossy. It's just that you're so excited about this. You're so eager for this journey to begin, this new thing. But you could end up causing yourself a whole lot of heartache because of that. Kind of not really seeing what's in front of you because you're too busy focusing on what it is that you want. This is what we saw here as well. That it can backfire on you if you're not sensitive to others and the way they perceive this, which is as a threat, quite possibly. Okay, so the people might see you as a bit immature. Emotionally, they might consider you a bit immature because of the way you are handling this. So if people are a bit harsh with you, it's because they feel like, what is wrong with this person? Why is this person being so, well, as I said, not really considering the other people's side of it? So you have to convince them, Leo, that this new way of doing things that you have in mind, that it's in their best interest as well. Because you might come across as to them as not just, I don't think it's that you're being insensitive once again, but they might see you as a bit of a kid. A kid like a new kid on the block, like you don't really understand things. So you need to make sure, Leo, that they know that you do understand And you have to learn to actually speak their language, to communicate with them in a way, to bring this news, this new way of doing things, to bring it to them in a way that is going to be attractive to them. And this is what I keep seeing with this, the second half of what we've seen here is you're not intentionally trying to offend people, but you are going to offend people. Work with them, speak their language, communicate with them in a way that inspires them. You know, sometimes that is what it takes. You've got to bring that inspiration with it. It's not just telling people what you have in mind, but you have to inspire them. You know, I have to get them to think in a more creative way, think outside the box. But I do feel, I see this working out for you, Leo. I see you convincing these people who are used to things being a certain way and stuck in that way. I see you nevertheless getting to a point where you can work together with them, where you can bring these new ideas to them, as long as they feel that this is not going to cost them their position, their security, their foundation, the thing that makes them feel safe. As long as you can make them still feel safe with these new ideas of yours, I think you can win them over. So this is your reading, as we come to a close to your reading, Leo. It's very much, I see career, work related, something along those lines for you. Bit of convincing you're going to have to do. But I see it working out. It's about your approach, how you approach it, how you deal with it. It just keeps coming up here. It's how you approach it. Ooh, hostilities, conflict, unrest. Yep. That's what you're going to have to deal with. It's going to be hostilities. People are going to see you as rocking the boat. And that's going to cause conflict. So that, this whole reading comes down to that. Comes down to bringing in the new in a peaceful way, in a way people can understand it. And so that's a bit of a challenge. You've got a challenge ahead of you here, Leo. But I do feel that you've got some good ideas here. But as I say, don't go in and expect to overthrow, to change everything. Because then you will have that hostile reaction to your ideas. So Leo, that is your reading for May 2022. And as always, we end by asking your spirit guides, your angels, and your departed loved ones to continue to guide and support you on your journey. Leo, I thank you so very much for joining me, and good luck with all of this. You can do it, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.